A bird opening, a provocative choice from white to start the game.
It's an aggressive way to claim space, but it leaves the kingside slightly airy. It's a gamble on early pressure over long-term safety.
Black is pushing the h-pawn early, h4 and now h3.
That's a very specific plan. Black is trying to create a permanent wedge in white's kingside, effectively neutering that fianchettoed bishop on g2.
White's bishop has been forced back to f1. Black seems to have the initiative here.
The heat map confirms it. The board is already turning blue. White is playing purely reactively, and that's a dangerous place to be this early. A necessary attempt to claim the center, but it opens the gates. The board is becoming truly purple now as both sides fight for those central squares.
White tries to break the tension with a4. Black responds with e5, and we see a series of trades on the queen side.
Black is happy to trade. By simplifying the position, they are making their structural advantages and superior piece activity more apparent.
White takes on d4 with the knight, but black immediately recaptures with the rook.
A bold sequence. By sacrificing the exchange on d4, black is shattering white's central control and opening the floodgates for their own pieces.
White pushes d5, trying to close the position and blunt the attack.
It's a desperate attempt to stop the bleeding. But the blue dominance on the board is becoming overwhelming. The space is just gone for white.
Black sacrifices the bishop on e4, and then snaps up the rook on h1.
That's clinical calculation. Giving up the bishop to remove the only defender of the h-file is a winning trade in the long run.
The white king is being hunted now. Black's queen is deep in the territory.
White's coordination has completely collapsed. There's simply nowhere for the king to hide once the queen enters the fray.
A surprising move. Black gives up the queen on f2.
It's a strategic simplification. When you're this far ahead in activity, you can trade your most powerful piece just to remove any sliver of counterplay.
And another piece goes. The bishop on e3 is traded off immediately.
Black is stripping white of every single active piece. It's not just a win at this point, it's a complete dismantling of the opponent.
The h-pawn finally promotes to a queen, though it's immediately captured by the rook.
A tactical detour. Notice the heat map. For a moment it flickers back to purple as the rook fights back, but the blue dominance returns instantly.
The game has slowed down. White is shuffling the king and bishop between a few squares. And there it is, rh3 checkmate. Black wins.